And by racing now, the gates are back and they're off. One of the first away was Shanghai Dragon, as expected. Going forward is Fortune Winner over on the outside. Placlone handy with Free Fall, and Red Impact came next, followed by Dionysus Colin. Back behind about midfield, we've got Winning Volatility, Sacred Ibis, Methane, Nunchucks, and then came Passing Fashion. And co-partner Era's back last as they hit around the turn out of the straight. That'd be 12 or 13 from top end to tail. And it is Shanghai Dragon, as expected, making all in front. Leading here over Fortune Winner up on the outside, and then came Free Fall and Placlone, one back and one out. Dionysus Colin, three back the fence, followed by Red Impact, Winning Volatility. 2 lengths away to Sacred Ibis and Methane. They're the next pair beyond midfield. 2 to co-partner Era, Nunchucks, and back last of all is Passing Fashion. 13.75 and then 23.55. So again, there's no speed on whatsoever. And it is in front, Shanghai Dragon, leading the way half a length. Fortune Winner second, Free Fall third, Placlone fourth. No real change to the order. Now I think Red Impact might just be slightly 3 wide. He is, because Dionysus Collins off the rail, and back on the inside Winning Volatility from Methane as they look to click up the tempo. Nunchucks from Sacred Ibis, who's been ridden up, co-partner Era, and last of all Passing Fashion. Off the back, Shanghai Dragon at the 450 leads the way on Fortune Winner. Placlone 3 out, the favourite Red Impact 4 out. In the meantime, Free Fall travels well, now gets the split up the inside, followed by Winning Volatility, Nunchucks, Methane out wider. It is Shanghai Dragon, but Red Impact is strode up down the crown of the track, giving chase is Sacred Ibis. He's coming hard with Winning Volatility and Free Fall. Sacred Ibis down the outside for Jerry Chau is going to be too good for them. Beats Winning Volatility. Photo third, Free Fall or Red Impact out wider. Shanghai Dragon wasn't too far away. And GL Passing Fashions picked a few off in the straight. He's finished just behind the leading runners. They were followed by Nunchucks, Placlone, if I haven't mentioned him, Dionysus Colin, co-partner Era, Methane, and Fortune Winner after being up on the speed. Weekend to be the last on pulling up. One's done it easily. Winning Volatility second, Red Impact third, Free Fall fourth, Shanghai Dragon close up. Sacred Ibis, T Millard and Jerry Chau on the back up from last week here behind Viva Hunter when he was beaten.
What happens with the noms going forward? But here's the replay with the winner. From barrier 2, Sacred Ibis, he actually just stood there flat-footed when the gates went back, so he was clearly last out of the gates. Shanghai Dragon goes forward. Fortune Winner is going to work up with him. Placlone getting into a good spot around Free Fall. Red Impact next around Dionysus Colin. Winning Volatility, touch worse than midfield following Red Impact. Now the winner, Sacred Ibis, is at this stage just thinking about staying off the rail, but Jerry goes to the fence now inside of Methane. Co-partner Era, Nunchucks and Passing Fashion as last, and they've strung out a bit here as Shanghai Dragon makes his way out to the 1200 metre mark, and they'll slow it down here. Fortune Winner to the outer, Free Fall third, Placlone fourth, Dionysus Colin, Red Impact. So at this stage they're racing either on the fence or one off the entire field. Winning Volatility, Methane, Sacred Ibis, co-partner Era, Nunchuck second last, and Passing Fashion still a couple of lengths away last, Paul, as Red Impact just starts to ease out to begin a run now at the entrance to the back straight.
Yeah, so look, he ends up 3 wide for the rest of the trip and ends up 4 wide coming around the turn. He was just trying to look to get back in now. Dionysus Colin was just keeping him out there, and he was just getting a little bit of cover at this stage from Placone. He'd gone out to 3 wide as well. So at this stage he did have that cover behind Placone. Coming under a bit of pressure now, Shanghai Dragon, Fortune Winner there on his out. So getting a nice run on the inside there was Free Fall when he stayed out. He stayed on nicely enough as well. And keep an eye on the one coming out wide in the black and white. That's the eventual winner.
And he's been under the whip since about the 400, Sacred Ibis, but kept responding. Winning Volatility getting out now. Passing Fashion in the pinks, picking off a few. Dionysus Collins about to get a squeeze up there, and he did from Winning Volatility. But in the meantime, Sacred Ibis has taken the lead and the race. Well supported.